y'all looking in the market for something like that, it's really nice and really neat. It's got a lot of good stuff in it. All right, so before I put on anything, I always put on my moisturizer. If you're like me and you're over 30 and you used to put the little Playboy bunny sticker on your hip bone when you got in the tanning bed, it's time to start using an age line. You'll thank me later. It's time to put some eye cream on because them crow's feet are coming, telling you. So if you're going to put this on directly before makeup with any moisturizer, you want to apply minimal amounts. To me, moisturizer works best when you're not wearing makeup at nighttime. If you wake up and it's going to be 20 minutes before you put on your makeup, go ahead and put on your moisturizer. That way it seeps in and has time to soak in the skin before you start slapping on all these other products and you're just kind of meshing everything around. And you don't get the full benefits of your moisturizer. So, like I said, minimal amount, a dime. And this is from our Age Reversist line. It is the Rich Moisturizer, and I absolutely love it. Makes your skin feel phenomenal. So what I do is I just take this, 1, 2, and then slap that there. Start from the inner portion of the face and rub outwards. Upwards and outwards. That helps also get it all in the fine lines and wrinkles and helps from further getting more fine lines and wrinkles. Same way with the forehead. Up and out. I also do this motion with primer because it helps spread it more evenly. Make sure you get the under eye area really, really good with moisturizer because that's where people tend to look cakey in their eye creases if they have any. Especially if you like to set your under eye look like I usually do, you really need to make sure you're moisturizing under your eyes because that's where you're going to get those real thick, fine lines and caked up looks in your pictures. And look yourself in the mirror, you're like, wow, you know, my eye bags are looking like other bags. Just saying. My cat's in here acting like a fool. So, also, can we talk about how cute my earrings are and my necklace? These are from Plunder from my friend Beverly. So adorable. Okay, so I'm feeling kind of dry today. With Farmasi, we have 6 foundations. So, we got anything you need from oily, combo, dry, anything you can desire, we have it. You want light coverage, medium coverage, full coverage, extra full coverage, we got you there too. So we have a plethora of products. Unlike all the other major DS companies that sell makeup who just have 1 foundation, 2 foundations, this and this and this. That's the probably best thing I love about Farmasi's, the product lines, is there's 6 of everything. 6 foundations, 6 mascaras, about 6 different kinds of powders. I mean, there's so much to choose from. And it fits everybody's needs instead of just a few people's needs. So, alright, we're going to go in with, I'm trying to decide between the serum and the VFX. So the serum is more of a liquid than the VFX. The VFX is considered a liquid also, but the serum is a little more of a liquid, and it has a couple more moisturizing properties than this one. But VFX is the go-to. It really is. It's the gold standard we have, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and use it today just so you can see the flawlessness that's about to happen. As you can see, all this tomato is about to disappear like magic. Y'all can tell I'm in a really good mood today. I got a heart doctor appointment. Probably shouldn't be in a good mood for that. That's what I'm going to be going to shortly. That's why I'm getting ready. So, these are like PB and J. They go together. Not just because I want you to spend more money or if I feel like, you know, you have to have one or the other, but in some cases you do need a proper primer for your proper foundation. Because if you get certain, just put it this way, certain primers do not go with certain foundations. They will make them disperse from each other. And then you'll have separation on your nose. That's the first place that happens, on your nose. It'll start to separate and it'll look like it's cracked. By the middle of the day, if your nose is looking cracked, it's probably because some of your products aren't meshing well together. So that's the tip. So with these, like I said, peanut butter and jelly. This is a silicone-based primer. It's real satiny when you put it on. It is clear. We also have this VFX primer. It is a cream-based, and it goes well with the BBCC creams. I think I tend to use it also with the Pata sometimes because the Pata can be a little bit dry. Definitely use this with the Stay Matte because it is for oily skin. So we're just going to take a dime-sized amount because you don't need any more than this. If you're using too much primer, that can be another reason why you're seeing separation also. So just like I did with the moisturizer, tap, tap, and then I tap it on the sides of the nose. So start from the inners and work it out just like I did with the moisturizer. It is so freaking silky smooth, and that primer is $12, I think. That's the best part about Farmasi also. Literally everything in the cosmetics line is under $25. There's nothing over $25 in our cosmetics. And the only thing over $25 in our skincare is some of the age line. And I mean, for what you get, you're still paying way less than you would with any other skincare regimen. I mean, I know I've used skincare regimens that were $200 and $300 every month or two. And I mean, stay-at-home mom, I can't afford that shit no more. So when I can buy a whole age line, we're talking moisturizer, serum, eye cream, and a gel cleanser for under $100, pretty much like $80. That's life-changing for some people because we need it. We need to take care of our skin. That's the first thing people see is our face. Take care of it. All right, so I've put on the primer, and we're going to go in, like I said, with the VFX. I wear shade 00 because I'm Casper, and as you can see, I'm really pale. So I take a few pumps on the back of my hand, just like this, to start. You may or may not need that much. Like I have addressed already, I have a lot of redness, so I have to cover this up. I don't have to, but I like to look pretty. I like to feel pretty, so I like to cover it up. People say, oh, you should be comfortable in your skin. I'm not. I like to look like I have on makeup. I like to feel pretty. I wear makeup for me. I don't wear it for no man. I don't wear it for no woman. I wear it for me. So I just go straight in, stippling it on. I always start under one of my eyes. Thanks. I'm so country. But, and I cuss a lot, so watch out. So, thank you. So, like I said, I start under one of my eyes, working my way outward. Make sure when you get to the inner corner, you sort of twist and then stipple it back out. Get your nose creases. I see people forgetting that a lot, and then I'm walking beside them, and I'm like, you missed a spot. So you see automatically just that one area. Look at the huge difference. And this is so lightweight. Like, you do not feel this on your skin. I went to a makeover last night for Miss Katie McClam, and she ended up joining because she loved the product so much. After I got done with her whole face, she said, oh my God, I look flawless. And I don't even feel this makeup on my face. I said, I know, right? You know, Catherine. You grew up with me, you know. But yeah, so it feels so lightweight, and like I said, so flawless. I'm trying to move around because I am looking at the comments just in case, because I do have a little time I can talk if anybody asks me a question. So I'm just going down normally. And this is just very light, a very light coat. It may look like I put on a huge amount, but I really didn't, because I've still got all that product left on my hand. Make sure you work it down your neck. Swipe it just a little bit past your earlobe, because you don't want to look like you got two shades working. So this is just one light, very light coverage. Can you tell me it's amazing? Because it is freaking amazing. From a liquid foundation that is $24.90. Right here. From tomato to porcelain. And I've still got all this product. I've only put 3 pumps. And I've already done that whole side of my face. So, yeah. I mean, look. That's crazy. It is by far my favorite foundation. But honestly, all of our foundations can give you this coverage. Some, you may just have to build them up a little bit more. But it just differs. We have 6 mascaras, Jessica, ranging from $10.90 up to $19.90. I can send you that information when I get off here, if you want. I can send you the different ones. And while I'm finishing putting on the foundation, I'm just going to go right in and talk about the opportunity. So, I've been in direct sales before. I'm not naming names. I'm not shutting anybody's product down. I'm not talking crap about anybody's company at all, by no means, because with those other companies I was with, I learned how to be a network marketer. So something good came from every situation I have been in. So I'm not downplaying what I learned and experienced from any other company. But I can give you a website right now, if you ask me after I got this live, and it will pull up every direct sales company offered in the United States right now. And we're not talking just cosmetic and skincare. We're talking clothing, houseware, scents, nail wraps, anything you can imagine. It pulls it. On that website, it has 3 main things it shows. Number 1, in compensation plan. Number 1 in product pricing. And there's one other thing I can't even remember right now. But the point I'm making is, guess who's number 1 in compensation plan? We are. And there's a reason why. This compensation plan is unlike anything I've ever even seen before. You pay $20 to join. $20. That's it. There are optional kits, but I didn't get one, and all of my 30 plus people under me didn't. We just took our automatic 50% off discount, like Miss Katie did last night, and we built our own kit. You can get your whole face, your whole ass face, as a beauty influencer for $60. When we added up everything in Katie's cart last night, her whole face, literally her whole face, her total was $56. Plus the $19.99 to join, it was $75 or $80, something like that. So, I mean, and she may not push it, she said, but joining just for the discount, I don't mind that at all either, because look, we're all trying to help each other. If it helps you to need that discount and get the even more off these incredible prices, you go for it. I don't mind at all. But I'm telling you, people are making serious amounts of money with this company. Like, people are joining, and 3 or 4 months, they're already making thousands of dollars a month, because you make 50% commission straight out the gate. That's no rank, no nothing. Can I show you a video? Sure. I don't know if I need to do anything, but you can, yes. But that's unheard of. Because, I mean, with most companies, the only thing you'll ever make is, I've seen with most comparable companies in skincare or cosmetics, what I looked at on that website that I mentioned earlier, the most you're ever going to make is like 35%. And that's just straight sales. I'm not talking about team building. I'm not talking about team bonuses. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about straight sales. On your straight product sales that you sell through your link, most companies will only ever give you 35%. The difference with Farmasi is, right after you pay $20 to join, you make 50% of everything you sell from your link. That's huge. That's huge for a lot of stay-at-home moms. A lot of people who need that second job, but they don't really have the time in their schedule to work a second job because they have kids or they have parents that they need to help take care of. I mean, it adds up, and you don't have to push these products. I have a couple of girls on my team that all they do is post their selfies once or twice a week, and people see the change in their makeup and the change in their attitude because they love themselves more, they feel more confident, and they're asking, where'd you get that makeup from? What's that you're wearing? What's this and this? And just by engaging with people, you sell. And I mean, at the end of the day, I joined for the makeup, but I also joined to make money because I do not work a public job. I do hair and makeup styling for events and such things like that. So this is my side hustle, but it's quickly becoming my main hustle because I have about 15 directly under me and then add another 15 to 20 under them. So we have about 30 something team members total right now. And I just joined in October of last year. With other companies I've been with, I never even had over 5 people join. And it was because the price points were too high and the compensation plan wasn't that great. And you can't get people to join things like that so easily. Sorry. I think I got some indigestion. I'm nosy as hell. What do you get when you sign up? It's fine. I'll answer it. That's the main reason why I come on here today, is to answer and talk about the compensation plan, because a lot of my makeup tutorials, I'm just talking about the makeup. So that's what I wanted to do today. So Jessica, when you sign up with $20, you get, and this is the concealer I'm putting on now in shade 03. You get several catalogs on several different packets of samples from the different foundations, some of the different skincare, and you also get a full set of mini lipsticks testers. That's what you get for the $20, plus your website free for life, no fees. The only fee that Farmasi has for its beauty influencers is that you spend or sell $1 every 6 months. Let that sink in. One whole ass dollar every 6 months. Tell me it's not freaking great. So there's so many other great things about becoming a beauty influencer. That's just the tip. That's just the tip of the iceberg. So when you sign up for the $20, you get, like I said, the website. You get your welcome kit. There are optional kits at another discounted rate, but if you want to talk more about that one, whenever I'm done, we can. But there's also team bonuses. There's I can't even think right now. There's team bonuses. There's group bonuses. There is a stipulation: if you want to earn money on your downline, you must sell or purchase through your link 125 PV each month, which is super freaking easy to do. Super easy. Super achievable. And that's just to earn money on your downline. You're going to automatically make that 50% commissions on all your sales regardless. So it's not really something you need to really be worried about until you start building team. And some people don't want to build teams. They just want to sell. They just want to sell. And if that's what you want to do, that's it. That's cool. That's cool. All right, I'm going in with our transparent powder. And I'm just stippling in on this under eye. I like to keep my under eye really light because it helps my face look more of a contoured look, because I fake contour myself because my face is chubby like a chipmunk. And it also helps to catch fallout from my eye makeup because sometimes I put it on after I put on my foundation. So back to the compensation plan. 50% to join. Are you allowed to open stock to sell news? Oh yeah, you can sell in a salon. You can sell it at salon, vendor events, anything like that. We also have, not on top of the cosmetics and skincare, we also have hair care lines. Sarah, I know you do hair. And we have a keratin line that is freaking phenomenal. Not even joking. Y'all know up under this fun color hair is blonde. And it is ratchet. And it is thirsty as shit. And our keratin line has truly been a blessing in disguise, because also when you are going to buy professional products for your hair, that gets expensive. When you're a beauty influencer, and even with not, because the keratin line isn't expensive at all, in my opinion, even if you're not a beauty influencer. But as a beauty influencer, you get everything 50% off. So, on top of the already low prices. This is another favorite of mine. These are the B-Fit wet wipes. They're makeup removers and they're sweat removers. So, like if you go to the gym and you may not have time to take a shower after you leave the gym, but you got to go somewhere like a dinner or somewhere like that, pop this pack up in your purse or your gym bag. They smell phenomenal. Smell so freaking good. You can wipe all the lady business, the pits, all that good stuff. Clean it all up with these. Smells good. It's great for your skin. And that's another thing while I'm talking about great for your skin. In the United States, we only ban 13 products from being put into our skincare and cosmetics. Farmasi is a European-based company, and we ban over 12,000 products from being put into our skincare and cosmetics. So as you've seen, I use the transparent here. I'm going in with our BB powder, and I'm going to put that on the rest of my face. The reason why is I don't like to use a white powder like that all over my face. I like to bring warmth back into my face by using a colored powder. And I love our BB powder because it has moisturizing capabilities in it also. So you don't feel as dried out and cakey as you do with normal pressed powders. This is also phenomenal. This is one of our brushes. We do have brush lines. This is our powder puff brush, and it is so freaking soft. Oh my God. So just stipple it on, then swipe it in. And the VFX foundation that I applied, it dries to a matte finish. So I'm not actually setting my foundation. It's already dry. Notice that I'm not going under my eyes with this because I want to keep that nice and bright. Because like I said, I do faux contouring because I ain't got time to do real contouring. I know how to. I mean, sometimes I will, but I don't have time for that mess. So I fake it till I make it with the under eye and blush. And I'll show you that in a second. Now I'm going to go in with our brow powder. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 or 5 brow products. So we have liners. This is one of them. Brow powders. We have a brow mascara. We have a brow pomade. What I typically use, and I was using both of these, but now since I use that henna to dye my eyebrows, I don't actually need the liner anymore. So, because my eyebrows are actually dyed almost the same color as my roots. For once in my life, they're not blonde. Where did you get them earrings, Kat? I got them from Plunder. They're from Bev, Samantha. From Bev. I don't know the style name. You can ask her. I freaking love them though. And I got this necklace from her too. It's got a little S on it for Stanley. Alright, so brow powder. This is $9, and I mean, look how deep that is. You probably won't need another one of those for like a couple of years. So I just go in real light with our double-ended brush. This is also on our website. I mean, you want to have a party. Yeah, I think they should probably still be in the book. So this is our double-ended brow brush. I think it's $4 maybe, if that. For a beauty influencer, it's half off. So I just take a light amount and I go right in and just start lightly getting in those sparse spots. I try not to do it as heavy as I was because I don't need to now, with my brow hairs being the same color as my my roots. You see how quick that was? Yeah. And you can do this as thick or as light as you want. And as I was telling the girl last night, and I tell all my girls, go with what you have. If you have light brows or a decent brow line already, just go with that, because people know what you look like. And if you come up in somewhere and you had literally no brow, and then all of a sudden you got a whole ass Groucho Marx brow on, you're gonna look odd. So if you already have an arch, just go with it. It's gonna look more natural in the end. And then I just go through and take the spoolie in and even out the product. I'm gonna sweep this down just a little. So another thing for eyebrows while I'm on here, end, beginning, arch, 3 points. After I finish with the eyebrows, I'm going to go in with the blush and highlighter. We have a really cool palette. It's the 3-in-1. They should call it the all-in-one because that's all you'll really need. The shades in it are really great. It's got what I call a universal blush shade in it, and pretty much a universal highlighter shade. It's like a goldish tone. I know sometimes I like more of a pearl or a silver tone highlighter, but I'm actually getting more used to that since I've been wearing it more. And like I said, all of our skincare and cosmetics are mostly under 25 bucks. So this line is completely affordable for anybody. And as a beauty influencer, you get 50% off. So I mean, it's like a no freaking brainer, honestly. And I have super, super sensitive skin. As y'all seen before I started putting on this makeup, I was a tomato. And if I put on anything that has certain products in it, my whole face will break out. Like, it will be ugly. Another thing I like about these wipes is when you're putting on makeup and you're yelling your hairline like I do most of the time, just go right up on that and get that right up out. Alright, so we're going to go into 3-in-1 palette like I said. These palettes are pretty large too. And you get the bronzer, highlighter, and blush all in one. This is a 3-in-1. And it is $19.90. But as a beauty influencer, you get it 50% off. So what I like to do is start out with the blush. And what I do, because the blush in here is a matte finish. We also have 12 other blushes. They come in the little compacts like this in the singles. And there is one I really love, and it's shade 18, I think. And it's really pretty. And they're $10.90, I think, for the single blushes. And they'll last you forever and a day. But what I do is, because this is a matte, and I like sort of a pearlish finish in my blush, I start with this very light because it is very pigmented, and then I mix in some of the highlighter with the blush, so it gives me that shimmery effect that I like. So what I was talking about earlier is I faux contour. So whenever I'm putting on my blush, that's what I'm talking about, because I'm a bit of a blush whore, and sometimes I tend to put too much on people. I have to ask them, I'm like, how comfortable are you with blush? Because I may or may not put too much on you. So what I start with is right there, what you see. And that gives you the appearance of a contour that's not really there. So, and then I just start stippling it up to the cheekbone. And then when I'm ready for the cheek, smile. And then fill in the rest of the cheek with it. Like I said, I like a lot, so I mean, this may be too much for you. And also, you need to bring a little bit of warmth back up under your eyes where you put all that transparent powder. But these cosmetics are great, I'm telling you. And the compensation plan on top of it, it's honestly a no-brainer. if you're into makeup at all and you need some side money, and people are always asking you to do their makeup, or people are always asking what makeup products you use, they value your opinion. They trust your opinion. So why not take advantage of the fact that you're already recommending things and you're already, you know, getting praise for your makeup capabilities. I mean, also with Farmasi, we have a 30 and 60-day money-back guarantee. So, in the event that you don't like something, which I have never seen yet, we do have that. So, this is highlighter. What I do is, like I said, I use this middle shade. We do have a whole highlighter palette. So, that's this one. And you get a bronzy highlighter, a yellow, well, I wouldn't say bronzy. So this one's more of a pearly pink undertone. This one's more of a yellow gold undertone. And this one's more of like a brownish copper undertone. So this is just the same size as the 3-in-1 palette. They're both $19.90. But I'm going to use, like I said, the highlighter from the 3-in-1. Because I want to show just how great this one palette can do. So I take first a little bit on the tip of my nose. And then I put right here into the bend of my nose, and then a little bit on the chin, pick up a tad bit more on the cupid's bow, and what that does is it accentuates your cupid's bow and makes your lips look a little bit fuller. And then just a bit right here. You don't want to get overdoing it, but you see how this is so pretty. And this is just that middle shade from the 3-in-1 palette. I mean, it's nice. And then I start here swooping, and then I go outwards. Just so when the light hits my forehead, it doesn't look at how huge it actually is. And then I'm going to go, because I like more blush, and this lighting is kind of messing with me. And then when I'm finished with the blush, I go in and take one of my Morphe brushes that came in that kit, and I just kind of smooth that out just a little bit, blending that in with my powder. That way it doesn't look so harsh when you see me from the side. Because that's what people need to really consider when they're putting on contour. Is people stand beside you and they look at the side of your face. It may look great in that mirror, but when you're into Food Line, getting up your meat pack, and somebody's standing in line beside of you, and you look nasty like you've been digging taters because you try to have that contour on point, keep that in mind. I think it's just the lighting. I think I have on enough. I'm telling y'all, I overdo it sometimes. Yeah, I think that's plenty. Check my time. Okay, so for the eye look, I was asked earlier about our mascaras. We have 6. So these are my top 3. The Star Look is probably my favorite. It is the most expensive, but it is my favorite, mainly because of the brush. So the Star Look is $19.90, but this awesome brush, because I buy mascaras and I use mascaras based on their brush. This brush gets every eyelash. It gets the little tiny teeny ones in this corner. You should not listen to this at work. Sorry, Catherine. So it gets the little teeny tiny ones in the corners. You can flip it around and get those hard to reach ones on the outer corners, where sometimes bigger, fluffier brushes, you'll have it all over your face. So I tend to use 2 mascaras. I first apply this one to get all the lashes covered, and then I either go back in with the 3D or the Extreme Curl. So the Extreme Curl, what I really like about it is the brush also. So it is curved. It's curved to help give that extension and that curled, that defined look on the curl on the lashes. So this one's $12.90. Is that still $12.90? Or has it gone up? think it's still $12.90. This one is $10.90. This is the 3D, and this is probably our top selling mascara. And you can see the brush is real fluffy, real bushy, and real fluffy. It reminds me of a comparable DS Company's mascara that is a D effect. So there you go. Like I said, I'm gonna go in with the Star Look first. So what I do when I'm putting on mascara, I've already got it on my face, and that's fine. I look down at a side mirror. That way I see how close I'm getting to my lash line, because that's what you really need to be doing. You need to start at the bottom of that lash line and work it up, just like that. That way you're getting the full extension of your lashes up. And it also brings some depth to the lash line also when you do that, because it's applying mascara to your lash line and taking away that foundation powdery look that you probably had on there from applying all of your before products. It just helps extend them out really well. And like I said, this one's probably my favorite because you can get all those little tiny inner corner eyelashes that sometimes you can't get. And this is just one coat. And see, my eyelashes tend to go straight out instead of going up. So typically I'll use the eyelash crimper tool also. So this is just one coat of the Star Look, and I'm going to look up so you can see the difference in my lashes. This is just one coat. So now I'm going to go down to the bottom. Some people don't even wear mascara on the bottom. I can't imagine why, because it really makes your eyes pop, makes your eyes look bigger also. So another reason why I like this brush is because it's really great for the lower lashes too, because you can get all the way in to those corners. And I know you see me with my mouth gaping open like a codfish. Mascara just goes on better with your mouth open. I try to stop myself and I can't. So this is the other thing I was talking about. You can flip this brush backwards and get those outer lashes that are sometimes a little bit more difficult to reach. So you get every lash. Every single one. This is just one coat. Look at the difference. Yeah. So I always start with this. And so while this is drying, I'll put on my eyeshadow and my liner if I wear a liner that day. And then I'll go back over it with either the Extreme Curl or the 3D. Typically, I use the Extreme Curl, because I don't have enough lashes, and my lashes aren't long enough to me for the full effect that the 3D can give you. The makeover I had last night, Miss Katie, she used the 3D. I showed her all the different ones on all 6, and she wanted to go ahead and go for the 3D. Mind you, she has exceptional lashes. She has full, long, beautiful lashes, but they're very light, so she still needs to wear mascara. See, don't you just love that shit when you get on your damn eyelid? She loved the 3D. Loved it. And it made her lashes look super voluminous and lengthy. So I mean, we have something for everybody. And also with this mascara, I've seen that my more mature aged clients prefer this one also because of the brush. Because you can get to those areas. And I just got it on my skin. The other thing is you can turn it upside down and get even closer in that corner. Okay. So, one coat of the Star Look. And I have 0 lashes. And they stick out like this most of the time. That's why I love that mascara. Alright, so while that's drying, I'm going to go back in with the 3-in-1 palette to do my eye look for today. That's another reason why I love this palette, is because most women only use 2 shades. They use a taupe or a brown and a shimmer for a highlighter under the brow. That's one of the main reasons why this is one of my top selling items, because it's multifunction. It's got your blush, it's got your highlighter, it's got your contour. It's also got your eyeshadows in it if you need if you like these particular colors. So you don't have to buy other eyeshadows. You don't have to buy, you know, all these different products. I mean, if you go somewhere or you go to other people and buy these 3 separate, we're talking $60 to $70. $19.90. And they double as eyeshadows. So you're really getting a lot of bang for your buck. I go in with the contour shade first and just lightly stipple it onto the base area. And it's a real good little neutral color. It's not too dark, it's not too light. It gives you some depth, makes you look a little more put together, a little more, you know. Then go just into and above the crease. I think I have some other color on this. It's looking darker than typical. And I don't know where my shadow changer is. I do know I need to get this lipstick off, foundation off my lips. I gotta hurry up. It's getting almost time for me to go. Alright, so let's do this real quick. So this is just that contour shade. I'm just taking it all the way up to just above the crease line. This is a real simple look. I typically will use this if I'm not doing a lot that day, or I just need something quick so I don't look dead. Go in with the highlighter shade. Go just up under the brow bone. And then blend that down into the other shade. And then take it, girl, send me some info if you don't mind. I will, Sarah. And then take this same brush you were doing that and just blend these 2 together. This is how you can create a very simple eye look. This is what I do for my clients who don't have time or experience to do a full eye look like I typically tend to do. So that's what I'm trying to showcase today, is something simple and quick for the everyday woman who just needs something on her eye so she doesn't feel dead. Alright, let's knock out this one real quick. Don't judge me. FYI, that's the best thing to get off mascara off your eyelids. Saliva. Typically, I use a Q-tip and saliva. So if you're just joining, because I see people are coming off and joining, and what I got on here today was to mainly talk about our compensation plan and talk about the products just a little bit. When you join Farmasi, it's $20 to join. You automatically qualify for 50% commissions on all your sales. You automatically qualify for your 50% buying discount through your link. Thank you, Susie. And you'll get, with that $19 investment, you'll get your business kit, which includes several catalogs, several samples of foundations and our skincare lines, a full set of mini lipsticks to sample, and of course, your website is free for life. And the only fee that Farmasi has is that you spend or sell $1 every 6 months, which is totally achievable because you'll be buying your own products every other month or every 2-3 months, whatever you may need. And if you're not into team building, you don't have to do the team building, but we do have team building. We do have team bonuses. We have trip incentives. We have rank incentives that I can also discuss with anybody who's interested in learning more about the opportunity. But there's just, on top of what you already make with the 50% commissions, there's so much other money to be made. So every time you get a recruit, and I think it's either $40 or $60 every time you get 3 that hit their sales. You get an extra $40 per person. That's $80 straight out the gate. And you didn't even do nothing. You're just being a team leader. And that's something else I try to pride myself on, is being a team leader, because it can really hurt you to be with a company that you don't get or feel like you have the sales support that you really need sometimes. It's not fun. So for my lash line, I'm not wearing any eyeliner today because, like I said, I was going for a simple look. What I do is I take our brow shadow that I used here, and I use it on my lash line down here to give the effect that I have on eyeliner. So I take the double-ended brush, I pick up just a little bit, and I go right at the lash line like this. And then I take a smaller brush, make sure it doesn't have anything on it. I'm really bad for that, for putting brushes back in my thing with product on them. I take this little smaller brush, it's a Morphe brush, and I just kind of smoke that down just a little bit so it doesn't look harsh. And it just makes the eye look bigger and more open. So typically for years I wore a black liner on my lash line. And over the years, as I've gotten older and things have changed, looks have changed, in style things have changed, and I tend not to do that anymore. Now, if I'm going all out and maybe going out, I will put black liner on my lower line, but I'll still do this underneath so it doesn't look so harsh and kind of panda bearish or raccoonish, like you just drew a whole black circle around your eyeball. That's not cute. I used to think it was cute, because that's exactly how I wore mine for years and years. That's exactly what I did. I drew a thin line across top and a thin line on that waterline. That's all I had on. Barely any mascara. I did a lot of odd things back in the day whenever I was coming up. So this is pretty much it. This is a very simple look. I know it took me longer. I don't even know how long I've been on here. How long have I been on here? I've been on here 53 minutes. So I know it took me longer, but typically this look would only take me 10 to 15 minutes, which is still a short enough time for most women to achieve in the morning time when they're getting ready for work or their day. Now, I could have went way more in depth with my eye makeup or with anything else, and I could have took this out, you know, a lot further. But I wanted to do a simple look and talk about the opportunity and how you can make some real decent side money doing this. And you don't have to post a lot. You don't have to worry people. I have never, since I started Farmasi, and I've done this before with other companies, but I have never yet cold messaged anybody with Farmasi. I haven't had to. And I won't, because it gives direct sales companies a bad rep. When we cold message people, I can't tell you how many messages I get a week on, I'm just doing a little bit of contour down the sides of my nose, on people trying to get me to try their products. And I'm like, you don't even know me. You just added me as a friend last week, and you just sent me this damn long of a page up in my inbox want me to try something, and you don't know me at all. That's not cool, ever. And I will delete you if you do that to me, because it's not cool. It's not nice. It's rude, actually, because you didn't take the time to ask me how I was doing that day. You didn't take the time to ask me if I was even interested. You just shoved that big old long message up in my inbox. That is not cool. One last thing, like I said, I go back over that star look with my extreme curl. It just gives me a little bit more volume. A little bit more, because I'm not putting on any lashes today. Because I wanted to keep it real simple for the, everyday makeup wearer. Speaking of lashes, I don't know if you know or if you care. But I recently became a brand ambassador for a lash company, and we offer, because I wear a lot of lashes, and I have to buy a lot of lashes for my brides, my proms, things and that, because I also offer that as a service. And it's a brand ambassador company. It's not a direct sales company, but you do make commissions off of your sales. You make 25%. So I mean, it kind of sounds like a direct sales company, but it's not. But it's called iLux, and I could also answer any questions about that for anybody who needs that information, who likes to wear lashes and likes to promote lashes. But their magnetic liner and lashes, whew, girl, it's awesome. If you've ever struggled, oh my God, I just hit my ring light. If you have ever struggled putting on glue and glue on lashes, and you just get frustrated and get fed up and you say, F this, I'm not even trying, I have a great alternative. Because sometimes you do want to wear a little extra. Sometimes you do want to, wear lashes. And for a lot of women, it is a struggle bus to try and put on glue on lashes. Because it is a bit of a learning curve if you've never done it. I've been wearing lashes for years, so of course I can slap them on in an instant. I can slap them on you in an instant. But with the iLux, it is liner. So you put it on your top lid just like eyeliner. It has magnetic properties in the liner. You put on 2 to 3 coats in between, letting them dry fully, and then you take that lash out and stick it on. Done. The lashes have little magnets on the band. You won't feel them. You won't even feel the lashes on your face. They're so great. And we have over 100 styles, I believe, to choose from. So can't go wrong with that either. Finishing touch is my liquid lipstick. This stuff will last you 8+ hours. I've went to bed with it, woke up with it, so I had a full face, full lip. Just saying. It is $11.90 right here. Like with any matte lips, hydrate your lips. That's common sense. Matte lip colors are going to dry matte. You need to hydrate your lips. When you're not wearing these, you need to have some chapstick, some Vaseline, something rubbed up on some baby oil. Get something on your lips to hydrate them. If you're wearing matte lipsticks every day because they last long, hydrate in between. Alright, takes a light coat. This is shade 205. It is my go-to everyday natural shade. It works with any outfit, anything you got going on. So, glides on real easy. Like I said, just one light coat. Isn't that so pretty? This is shade 205. I believe it's called Brave. And right now, we actually have a special. I think it's not really considered a Valentine's special because I think we'll probably have it after Valentine's. But it's our nude lip box. And what you get in that box is you get, one second. You get this shade in 205 in the matte finish long wear. You also get, I think this is Dusty Rose, yes. You also get this. This is our High Shine Lip Gloss. Hi, girl. Hi, Samantha. She is another Farmasi sister. I wish she was on my team, but that's my fault. But she is another one of my lovelies that I talk to a lot about makeup. So you get this shade 205 in the long wear matte. You also get a High Shine lip gloss in our shade called Dusty Rose. It's also a mauve-ish nude tint, but it's a gloss. And these things are super freaking pigmented. Like, okay, so this is just, yeah. It's not sticky. It's not slimy. It's like a perfect gloss, but it is super, super pigmented. So if you like glosses and you don't want an all-day finish like the matte, and the matte's maybe too much for you, alternatives we have are these. And then we also have 3 different kinds of tube lipsticks also. We have a matte, we have an intense color, and we have one that has moisturizing properties also. So we have 6 different lip options for you also, with the lip liners included in those 6 too. Because we have, I can't even remember how many shades of lip liners we have, like 15 I think. And I believe there's like 15 shades in this also. There's only 4 to 6 shades in this. But that's that. So in that, like I was saying, that box, you get the matte, you get the liner, and you get the High Shine lip gloss. They all match and they all go together. And I believe the total for that box is $34. And that's a great little Valentine's gift for you, your mom, yourself, anybody. It's a great little gift. And as a beauty influencer, you get a half off for 17 bucks. So there's that too. My face is finished. My eyelashes are dry. That's another thing. Wait for your eyelashes to dry before you start spraying on setting spray. Because if they're not, guess what's going to happen? And then you're going to be sad because your mascara just ran. Like you were crying. All of our mascaras are water resistant. They are not waterproof. We do have one that is waterproof, but all the other ones are just water resistant. So that means they're not proof, but they will resist it, but they'll give in eventually. So when I'm finished, I go in with we do have 2 different types of setting spray now. We have this one, which is our first generation time locker, long lasting makeup fixing spray for all skin types. And then we also have the Be Fit refreshing and fixing spray. So this one is geared more towards people who sweat a lot, oily skin folks, things like that. This one is good for everybody. And I mean, I tend to sweat a lot on my face, and I still use this just because I kind of forget I have this one, because I tend to keep it in my makeup bag that I travel with to do makeovers. So they both work great. And this one is $10.90 I think. And this is a 3.9 fluid ounce bottle. So I mean, this is going to last you a hot ass minute. So just real quick, one coat real quick, let that dry. And when you use a setting spray, let me tell you, this also adds a moisturized look to your makeup. It blends everything out. It sets that powder even more, so you don't see the powder anymore. You just see an even, flawless finish. That's the great thing about a setting spray. And I can't express enough to people how they need to wear a setting spray, because if your makeup's coming off by 2 o'clock in the afternoon, it's either your products are not matching well together, or you're not wearing a fixative at the end of your makeup. I mean, $10.90. I know it sounded like I sprayed a lot, but I really did. So I missed a spot. So I do 2 coats, dry after each one. And that's it. Very simple look. Anybody can achieve this look. If you need help achieving this look, I am offering makeovers in your home for within my people that are 30 miles away from me. I am also offering virtual makeup tutorials where we can Facebook message one another and get on a video live stream, and I can teach you how to do different things too in a virtual tutorial if that's interesting to you. Also, if you're not local or you just don't want me coming up in your house because you're weird, that's cool. I mean, why wouldn't you want to hang out with me? But that's it. So if you have any questions about any of the makeup, any of the skincare, because we have 6 different skincare lines for acne prone skin, for aging skin, for dry skin, for oily skin. We have anything you could possibly think of. And all of our skincare regimens, we're talking the whole regimen, you can get for $40 to $50. The whole regimen. Not 200 or 300, 40 to 50. Okay. But like I said, if you have any questions about any of the skincare, any of the cosmetics, or you want to talk shop about the business opportunity with Farmasi or the business opportunity with Alex Lashes, just comment or send me a message. And anyone who already asked for it, I will be sending a message after I get off of here. So I've got to hop off and go to my mom's, or we can go to my cardiologist appointment and see if we can get my medication fixed and get myself back in check and everything. But I appreciate everybody who came on and watched today, everybody who commented. I appreciate it. The best thing you can ever do for your friend who is in direct sales is share them. So if you would, please share this video. You don't have to buy a thing, you don't have to say a thing, just share my video. It's free to share. Share the love and share me, because I really believe in just empowering and helping women feel beautiful. That's probably my favorite thing about when I do a makeover or when I do any photo sessions, proms, pageants, bridal sessions, anything like that, is whenever I'm done and they do this. That look they give themselves, it sends chills all over me. I love it. I really do. Like I was talking about, I've already talked about her a lot in this video. Katie was on makeover last night and she ended up joining up. She's my newest recruit. When she took that mirror, when I was finished with, she was watching me the whole time because she did need a little bit of tips and tricks on how to do different things. And this mirror's messing with my lighting. But she was watching me the whole time with this mirror, watching how I applied things. And that's totally cool, because that's why I do this with people in their homes, is to teach. And even though she was watching me the whole time, when we got to the end and she took that mirror and she was like really looking and really drinking in how she looked, that's what I love. Her face lit up and she was like, I look flawless. I look flawless and I don't even feel this on my face. I said, that's what I love to hear. It's amazing. And anybody can do this, and it's affordable for anybody. That's the best part. And the compensation plan is absolutely insane. It's literally a no-brainer. So, like I said, if you're ready or you want to talk about it, you want some more information, comment, message me. I'm always available. And I just want to help everybody feel beautiful. And that's it. And I appreciate you watching today. And please share. Please select to follow me. That way, anytime I come on live, you get a notification. That way you can stay up to date. Also, if you haven't already, I have a business page that is linked on my profile. Please go and like my business page. I do giveaways on there. I give tips and tricks during the week. I post almost daily with anything new, anything neat, and it can just, help out with a lot of different things. I don't always just post about Farmasi. Sometimes I just post about skincare or cosmetics in general, like tips and tricks and different things like that. So if you would do those things for me, and I really appreciate you, and I appreciate you for watching, and y'all are lovely, and I hope all of y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you.